Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am Riyaz Ahmed. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hopefully, you all would be in the best of your health. In this video lecture, I will discuss this what is for the theme, the moral lesson of the essay 3 Days to See by Helen Keller. In previous lecture, what I giving you the brief introduction to the writer, and then what I summarized this what is for the essay 3 Days to See. So now it's time to discuss the central idea of this very essay. Is uh, for me this what is for the central idea, the theme of the essay is this what the meaning and this what the beauty of life. Meaning and the beauty of life is for by this what by senses of sight and hearing. Is for how the life is beautiful, how the life is important, how the life is meaningful. Is for if what we have the blessing of sense of sight and the blessing of the sense of hearing, and as for what Helen Keller this what tries to make us realize that the life is meaningful, the life is beautiful, if we just what utilizing our sense of sight and hearing. Let's now come to is for what she says that for most of us what the life is not appreciate, and what should be the meaning or this what the value of life should be, what we take life for granted. It means that giving no importance to the life, how for the life is beautiful, how the life is what having this what the meaning and importance. So what she says most of us don't realize, and what this is for what she says that despite of all our faculties, despite of all our senses, what we don't enjoy this what the beauty of life. And what she says that the blind person and this what the deaf person what is for what all these people what they have this what they have this what the real meaning of life. वो कहती है कि जनाब के जो ब्लाइंड लोग हैं या जो डीफ लोग हैं, जो अंधे हैं, बहरे हैं, उनको असल में इस चीज़ की ज़्यादा इस चीज़ का ज़्यादा एहसास होता है कि वो अपनी सेंस ऑफ साइट से और सेंस ऑफ हेयरिंग से इस ज़िंदगी को कैसे खूबसूरत बना सकते हैं, या ज़िंदगी उनके लिए कैसे खूबसूरत हो सकती है. हम जैसे लोग जो कि जिनके पास सेंस ऑफ साइट भी है, सेंस ऑफ हेयरिंग भी है, हम वो रियलाइज़ ही नहीं कर पाते कि ज़िंदगी कितनी खूबसूरत है, कितनी मीनिंगफुल है, कितनी इंपॉर्टेंस रखती है. So what this she says that this what all those what they have the blessing of sense of sight and sense of hearing, what they don't appreciate how the life is beautiful, how the life is worth seeing. And in other words, what she said that we are ungrateful, and it would be blessing if each human being this what if were stricken blind and what they were stricken deaf just for a few days, then what the this what the darkness would what make him more appreciative of sight, and what the silence would teach him the joys of sound. So what Thailand say that once what I asked my friend what she just visited and then returned from the walk, what she went there to the hoods, that what she noticed there, and what the reply of her what is for nothing in particular. And what she says that this thing what really convinced me that seeing see little, कि जो देखने वाले होते हैं वो बहुत थोड़ा नोटिस करते हैं, वो थोड़ा कम देखते हैं, और इससे मुझे ये पता चला कि what they don't appreciate, what they don't enjoy, and what they have no such meaning or importance of life. यहाँ पर फिर this what is for in this very essay, what she says that what we have the sense of sight, what we have the sense of hearing, and what we can make this life very meaningful, important one, and especially what beautiful one. So what she imagines, what she longs for, what she desires for, that if I were given this sort of sense of sight, this sort of sense of hearing, just for 3 days. Here's what I told you in previous lecture, that Helen Keller was blind, she was deaf, and what she now longs for, what she desires for, and if she were given just 3 days, sort imaginary 3 days, and how she would this what utilize all these 3 days. And this what she divide these what this period into three parts. First, on the first day, that what she would do on the first day after this when she was given this the sense of sight and the sense of hearing. तो पहले दिन क्या करेगी, जब उसको ये देखने का मौका मिलेगा और सुनने का मौका मिलेगा. देखते हैं. Ellen writes that I should want to see people whose kindness, gentleness, and companionship have made our life worth living, and especially what she would like to gaze long upon the face of her dear teacher, but Mrs. Hannah Sullivan Mackey, and this teacher she opened the outer world to her, and this what she wants to see and find is for living evidence of the sympathetic tenderness and patience of this very lady. कहती है पहली दफ़ जब मुझे मौका मिलेगा तो पहले दिन मैं क्या करना चाहूँगी, जो अब मेरे टीचर है जिसने मेरे लिए बहुत कुछ किया, मैं उसके टेंडरनेस को, उसके जेंटलनेस को उसके चेहरे पर देखना चाहती हूँ, और बड़ा देर तक देखना चाहती हूँ उसके चेहरे को, वो किस किस्म का चेहरा है जिसने मेरे लिए बहुत कुछ किया. And this what she wants, the deeper understanding of our friends through sense of sight and by watching their expressions, is for queer of a muscle, the flutter of hand, and this what it all would be so much beautiful, or would be what this what how much important and how much meaningful for her. And this what she wants to look long into faces of her friends, and this what imprinting upon her mind the outer beauty of them. And she should also view the small, this what simple, or this things of house, what transform house into home. वो कहती है कि मैं ये भी देखना चाहूँगी कुछ जो घर के छोटी छोटी चीज़ें होती हैं जो कि घर को वाकई घर बनाती हैं, तो मैं उनको भी देखना चाहूँगी. how these things are beautiful, and how these trivial, or this what trifle things, or this what small things transform a house into home. Now this what she is for, to see the warm colors in the rugs, what she wants to see the pictures on the walls and the books in raised type. And in the afternoon, what she says that she should take a long walk in the woods, intoxicating her eyes on the beauties of the world of nature. And this is for how the nature is beautiful, what she wants to realize, she wants to feel. And this what is for horses ploughing into the field, glory of a colorful sunset. And this what is for this what the scene of dusk, and what able to see this what artificial light, what created by the genius of man. ये सब कुछ नेचर को enjoy करना चाहती, इसकी beauty को, and this what all by our sense of sight. Now on the second day, what the imaginary day, the next day what she would want to do. The second day of sight, she should enjoy the beauty of dawn. Then she wants to devote a day to the world, past and present, and what she this what is for to see the art, and what she should visit to New York Museum of Natural, and it's for have to see with my eyes the condensed beauty, and this what the condensed history and their inhabitants. What they are in the museum, this what all the past and present, all the history, all the arts, and all there what the animals and races of man pictures, this what gigantic carcasses of dinosaurs. Then to Metropolitan Museum, what she should visit is what the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and what all it shows human spirit. All there is what the beauty, what all this is the beauty, the meaning in all this what in the art, and this what the is for she would unfold the spirit of Egypt, Greece, and Rome is expressed in their arts. This what the beauty is. She wants to see all those arts, but the arts of Greek, Egypt, and Rome, and how it would be enjoyable for her is for this what when she will see all these arts through her eyes. This what the sculptured gods and goddesses of ancient Nile. This what is for Apollos, Veneces, and the bearded feature of Omar. And what she says that he was too blind, just like me. So this what the splendid, the remarkable, the fantastic art of the past, and especially what she want to see through her eyes. This what Apollos, Veneces, and the bearded feature of Omar. All this were the splendid art, and what she wants to make her life beautiful through her eyes. Then what more she would probe into soul of man through his art, Roman sculpture, Gothic wood carving, Greek vase, looking deep into painting of Raphael, Leonardo da Vinci, this were Titian, and this what all this what having much rich meaning, and what beauty in the art of ages. What all these all those art what so much this what rich meaning, what all these have importance, what they have this what beauty. And this was the evening of my second day. What she says, I should spend at the theater, and what she would see the action of play, and what play of Shakespeare. This what she should to enjoy. This what all the color, the grace, the movement, all this what the dramatic performance. She this what should see with her eyes. Fascinating figures of Hamlet. This what the characters are. Hamlet, Falstaff, and so much pleasure. This what the beauty of hearing and watching dramatic performance. Then this what on the last day, this what on the third day, what she should going about the business of life. She wants to enjoy this what the ordinary business of life, all those activities what this what going on in this what in an ordinary day of life, and is for what the activities and conditions of man in New York. And this what she wants to enjoy this very life. This what is through her sense of sight. She also wants to hear this what all those the voices, and is for the beauty of daily life. All those what she would start from the suburb of Forest Hills, Long Island, where this what is for the green lawns, trees and flowers, and beauty of nature. This the voices, and this what she would this what through her eyes, and what she would just see. This what the movements of wives, men, and children, and this what watching the delightful activities. This what for her is for an awe-inspiring. This what sight of New York Tower is for the gigantic structures of is for Empire State Building, all fantastic. This what all fantastic वर्सिंग वो अपने इसको खुद देखना चाहती है। ज़ाहिर बात है उसने सिर्फ उसको है कि ठीक है ये चीज़ें सारी मौजूद है, लेकिन उसने वो देखी नहीं है। अब वो कहना चाहती है कि मैं इन चीज़ों को देखकर कि वो कितनी खूबसूरत है, किस अंदाज में बनाई गई है, कैसे उनके स्ट्रक्चर है, उनके जो है लोगों को काम करती हुई देखना चाहती है, बिल्डिंग्स को देखना चाहती है, और ताकि अपनी ज़िंदगी को और ज़्यादा इंजॉयबल बना सके, मीनिंगफुल बना सके. Then what she wants to see the life, what she wants to go to slums, to factories, to park. This what the life of both happiness and misery, pleasant and pathetic. All this what the life is all about. And it's what in the end what she says, make full use of gift of sight. This what all this with the blessing of God, the sense of sight, the sense of hearing, what to enjoy the beauty of life, hear the music of voices, the song of birds, and this what all smell, the perfumes of flowers. What just this life is very beautiful, and this what you just have to do. This what to touch, to taste, to make most of every sense. This what all this all about our Hesse. This what is for the three imaginary days. What she should do on the first day. What she this what should spend the second day, and this what the last day, and this what she longs for, she desires for. Okay, it's all over. Thank you.